We begin tonight from Plateau State, where at least 4 persons have been reportedly killed. 3 others injured in an ambush at Gwom-Nding village in Barkin-Ladi local government area of Plateau State. The state police public relations officer, Matthias Etiopiev, explains that gunmen opened fire on a Peugeot 504 station wagon heading to the village, killing the 4 and injuring 3 others. The wounded have been taken to Barkin-Ladi General Hospital, where they're receiving treatment. A police spokesman asked citizens to go about their lawful businesses and to volunteer information that could lead to the timely arrest of the perpetrators.
The command received a distress call from one Samson Bitrus of Gwom-Nding Infang district of Plateau State that a Peugeot 504 station wagon that was conveying some people from Jos to Nding community was attacked. Immediately, the command received the information. The Commissioner of Police, CP Austin Ayagbon-Lahore, mobilized a team and dispatched it to move straight into the village. They arrived at the village, and on arrival, they discovered that 3 people were lying motionless. They were picked immediately to the hospital alongside 3 others who were critically injured. On arrival in the hospital, 3 people were confirmed dead by the doctor on duty. And out of the 3 that were injured, 1 later was confirmed dead, but the 2 are still in the hospital and they are responding to treatment. The investigation into the matter is on. The Commissioner of Police wants to know the remote and immediate causes of the attack, and our team is still in there.
In Kaduna State, Governor Nasir El-Rufai has met with traditional rulers, religious and community leaders to find lasting solutions to violence that has been on for decades. The meeting is part of efforts to end the frequent ethno-religious conflicts in some parts of the state. The governor is particularly unhappy about the spate of conflicts in Kasua Magani community in Kajuru local government area. He says his administration will not allow anyone or group of people to take laws into their hands.
Kaduna State in northwest Nigeria has experienced 12 ethnic and religious conflicts lasting over 3 decades and claiming hundreds of lives. The most recent violence occurred in Kasua Magani village, Kajura local government area, which left at least 55 persons dead and many injured. This worrisome situation has prompted government to meet with community and religious leaders seeking ways to end the security challenges in the state. Addressing the people in the local language, Governor El-Rufai warns that the killings will not be condoned by his administration.
You should all live in peace with one another. All this stealing and killing has to stop, because if it continues, we will take strict measures on it. And I will not tell you the action that I'm going to take, but when I catch anybody, you will see that action.
But the people believe there is a need for government to increase security presence in the community and arrest perpetrators of the crisis.
We really need peace in Kaduna local government, not only in Kasumagani. In Kaduna local government, in Kaduna, in southern Kaduna entirely, we need peace. Not only in Kasumagani, not only in Kaduna local government, but in southern Kaduna and Kaduna state entirely. I like the idea of governor coming to Kajuru to talk peace with us, because that will motivate us so that we can become one again and be interacting with each other again. And I believe with that, peace will restore back to Kasumagani.
Going forward, Governor El-Rufai also warns that traditional rulers and community leaders will be responsible for any security breach in their domains.
Anytime there is any killing or any criminal activity in any location, we are going to request that the ward head, the Mayungwa of that location, must produce the person that did it, because we all know the criminals around us. We may not talk, but we know all the criminals around us.
As 2018 comes to an end, government says it wants indigenes to put the ugly incidents of the past behind them and start the new year on a fresh page with peace as the watchword.
Still on security, it's day 4 of the police siege on Senator Dino Melaye's residence in Abuja, and it does not show any signs of abating. The police had earlier vowed to remain in position until the senator comes out of the building, after claiming they saw him shout at them from a window on the building's top floor. Our correspondent Terry Kume, who was at the scene, overheard a policeman asking the senator's security guard to remain at the gate to witness every action of the police. The security guard, Victor Issa, who confirmed the instruction of the police, says his colleagues who had been arrested on Friday when the siege began had been released.
I'm the security officer at Senator Dino Melaye's residence. But unfortunately, I wasn't around when the incident of police being around his house are here. But when I came this morning, I found out that since all those while I was not on duty, my colleague called me to tell me that he was at home, that the policemen asked them to leave. That is what he told me. So they even took them to SARS office from the report he gave me. They took them to SARS office, and after then they freed them up from there to go home. So they were not here, I think, since Friday.
So he wasn't here when you came?
He wasn't here when I came.
Okay, when you came, what did the police tell you to do?
I met 2 policemen, but I can't recognize them because it was very early. They asked me I have to leave, so I went down to stay because I called my boss brother to ask him about if I should go back home and let the police continue their work or not. He said I should just hang around. And that is the reason why I'm still hanging around until the police now invited me.
Meanwhile, police authorities say Senator Dino Melaye is wanted for alleged criminal conspiracy and attempted culpable homicide committed on July 19, 2018. The police are alleging that Senator Dino Melaye and his armed thugs attacked police personnel, shot and wounded Sergeant Danjuma Saliu on stop-and-search duty along Ayetoro Mopa Road in Kogi State. According to a statement by Force spokesperson Mr. Jimo Moshood, police is insisting that police operatives deployed to arrest Senator Dino Melaye in his residence will not retreat until the Kogi lawmaker surrenders himself for arrest and investigation. The statement further explains that the police officer, Sergeant Danjuma Saliu, is yet to recover from the gunshot injury he sustained and is still under intensive medical care in hospital. He says the force will ensure a thorough investigation into the matter while making sure that the rule of law prevails and that no suspect, no matter how highly placed, involved in any criminal matter escapes justice. Away from security issues, more tributes continue to pour in on the late President Shehu Shagari as some prominent Nigerians, including former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Senate President Bukola Saraki, paid a condolence visit to the family in Sokoto State. Speaking after signing the condolence register at the family home of Alhaji Shehu Shagari in Sokoto State, both the former President Olusegun Obasanjo and the Senate President described the late President as a gem that Nigeria has lost. According to them, the former President exhibited transparent honesty and dedication to work, which politicians need to emulate.
Sadness, grief, as the news of the death of former President Shehu Shagari filters into the ears of family members in Sokoto State on Friday, the 28th of December 2018. Since then, several prominent Nigerians have paid condolence visits to the bereaved family. The latest of such visit is that of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Senate President Bukola Saraki, and the former Vice President Namadi Sambo. These dignitaries are in Sokoto State to console the bereaved family of the late former President Alhaji Shehu Shagari. For most of the visiting guests, the death of Alhaji Shagari is a huge loss to Nigeria, even at age 93.
Nigeria has lost a gem. He was an epitome of personal integrity, commitment, forbearance, forgiveness, and faith in God.
However, both the Senate President Bukola Saraki and former Vice President Namadi Sambo believed that the late President Shehu Shagari left a legacy that politicians should emulate.
His quality of leadership, his human nature quality, is a great loss for the country. But he's someone who will have fond memories and has left great legacies. And we can learn from it as we continue to forge ahead this great country. That when democracy works, the whole country benefits. And when you serve, your people always remember you.
Allah ya bamu daman yin irin abubuwan da President Shehu Shagari. Allah ya azurta iyalin shi da aljanna firdaus mu ma idan lokacin mu ya zo Allah ya samu cika da kyau da imani.
Alhaji Shehu Shagari died on Friday, December the 28th, at the age of 93, and according to Islamic rite, he has since been buried, and the 3 days Fidao prayers have also been said for the repose of his soul.
President Muhammadu Buhari has reiterated his declaration for a free, fair and credible election in 2019. The president gave the assurance in a message to Nigerians released today on the occasion of the year 2019. The president said, "Elections need not be do or die affair, and we should not approach that eventuality in a democracy with trepidation and mortal fear. Happily, a large number of presidential candidates have committed to peace, and peace we shall have." End of quote. The statement adds that the turn of the year provides opportunity to look back at the past and forward to the future, as well as to review the outgoing year, its highs and low points, successes and failures, and be thankful to God. He said, and I'm quoting again, "We Nigerians are a religious people, and we believe that God reigns and rules in the affairs of men. A time like this offers precious opportunity for thanksgiving, stock-taking, and reflection on goals and targets set for the preceding year and how much was accomplished. The ones that can be done, the ones not done can then be rolled over into a new year." End of quote. The president's message expresses resolve to build a country in which the resources are utilized for the benefit of the largest number and not appropriated by a privileged few in their never-ending quest to satisfy their greed. President Buhari says he appreciates the support and collaboration of Nigerians in the previous years and looks forward to the same in 2019 and beyond, hoping the mandate of the people who received in 2015 will be renewed for another term.